Welcome to your daily dose of dopamine. My name is Robert, and I am setting a timer just to make sure we're on time. Good. I'm here this afternoon with Max, the mental health warrior, as it says right there. Max, how are you?
Uh, Doing okay. Having a little rough day, but it always gets better.
I appreciate you being vulnerable in that regard and just saying, hey, this is where I'm at because that's the truth. I mean, all too often we all say, yeah, I'm fine, I'm great. And as you know, and I know there's a lot more to it than that. Um, I'm very glad to know you. We are brothers in Dollar Baby filmmaking world, and I got to meet you at the King Con, the Stephen King convention, over the weekend in Las Vegas. Let's just go generally there, first of all. What was your impression of this first time Stephen King convention? How was it for you?
It was a Stephen King Love Fest. I almost didn't go because I struggle with social anxiety, and I was kind of worried being around a lot of people in Vegas, which is a very overstimulating city. But I loved it. All the people were nice, understanding, and I mean, saw Thomas Jane, got a picture taken with McGarris, got to see some lovely dollar babies, and to have my film seen by other filmmakers was really awesome. And I remember telling I'm terrible with names. The guy who started this, Alexander.
Was it Paul, you mean, who brought this together,
Oh,
or
the guy who actually did the whole thing.
uh no,
Anyway,
anyway, yeah, I know what
yeah,
you mean. You
yeah,
mean
yeah.
with the
Anyway, I
actual King
told him
Con,
that the
right?
night, yep, the King
Oh
Kong
dear,
guy. I told him
you
that
froze there
that
for a
night.
moment.
You did too. You did too. That night, I felt
We're back.
completely anxiety free. For I can't remember the last time I felt that. Maybe during the shooting of Last Run.
That's okay. So you hit on something that I want to highlight right now. My nonprofit's called Yes and Exercise, deals mostly with the Parkinson's community on the elements of anxiety, isolation, depression, right? The lesser talked about parts. Those are in fact universal conditions. I just happen to have a tie to Parkinson's. One of the recent frameworks we've gotten to use within that, and it totally fit because I'm with you on the feeling of the convention, was this two word thing that we say you belong, have fun. That's how I felt at King Con.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, wonderful. So tell me how you became well, before we get into the dollar baby, you got to King Con. What was your number one thing there? What was the thing that was most thrilling about the weekend?
The films, the dollar baby stuff. That, and speaking to McGarris, saying I kind of have a dream of converting the script into a feature and getting an agent and seeing how much the rights would cost. And McGarris said, "Go for it." And we talked about a little bit about how writing can kind of conquer our own inner demons.
So you're again, once again, I mentioned us being aligned. I don't know if you saw the tagline for my program with I teach the Shawshank Hero's Journey, but instead of get busy living or get busy dying, it's get busy writing or get busy dying. I believe just like you that strongly in the power of writing. Talk to me about the power of writing for you and perhaps your mental health journey.
Well, I think I can best sum it up with the Carnival Bar of Despair, which was a character that I made for the film to show the anxiety and guilt of the main character. I, with my therapist, worked on a program called Super Better, which is fighting anxiety, fighting your problems gamefully. So you have Secret Identity, Max the Mental Health Warrior. You have Power Ups, you have Quests, you have Bad Guys, which are named the Carnival Bar of Despair. The voice that keeps telling you you're not good enough, you shouldn't do this. Unfortunately, it's kind of been the cause of a writing wall I've had the last month. But being able to put that into writing helped me a lot.
Outstanding. I've seen it for myself, and I see it within my students exactly what you're saying. The idea of giving yourself that externalization and beyond, traditional cognitive behavioral therapy, which is great for some people, or support groups, which are great for some people. The actual practice of writing is a therapeutic tool that is underutilized, in my opinion.
Yes. I
Yes.
also like that your organization also deals with improv. And yes, and I got my started in improv in high school, comedy sports.
Oh,
And yeah,
really?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It saved my life in high school. I mean,
So
it gave me an outlet.
we're gonna have to have a whole nother episode. I don't know if you know that I co-founded a Comedy Sports Las Vegas when I lived there. So comedy sports is deep in my heart, and
Awesome.
we're gonna talk more about that. That's great. Okay, that's the end of this episode. I'll see you on the
Cool.
next one.